Yo, what is going on? Damn. Damn. I'm not even gonna redo that. But look, guys, look. I got some tips for y'all when it comes to shooting for real. I know next gen shooting is basically kind of easy, but a lot of people do struggle. I'm on my stretch full, as you can see, big SS1. I'm gonna flex that every time because I don't grind 2Ks. There's currently 4 times rep at the moment. There's only 9 hours left. I'm gonna get to that. But look, I'm gonna teach you how to shoot better in NBA2K21 next gen, and I'm gonna teach you what type of badges you need, what ratings you need, specific, rating caps, your animation settings, jump shots, and some gameplay to go over. Anything that includes jump shots and jump shooting, I got you in this vid, man. So make sure that like, sub, comment, noti, anything show your early support. BDG is on the rise. We about to hit 3K very soon. We at 2.51 right now. We just need 490 subs for real. So let's get on to it, man. All right, so let's talk about the takeovers, right? There's 4 specific takeovers for shooting. 4, that's a lot, right? Previous years we only had 2. Depending on your playstyle, you might want to put this on. If you like shooting from deep, limitless range surprisingly works. It works, bro. Spot up has the same effect, but limitless, you can dead ass shoot from like Uganda. Like, that shit is crazy. If you're spot up, I consider maybe using limitless range instead of spot up precision. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but trust me, limitless does help, especially if you're a center. If you're a center, you can get limitless. You get deep threes, Hall of Fame without the badge. You feel me? Now, if you're like a dribble head, probably pull up precision. You still can get pretty decent fades and pretty decent step animations with pull up precision. It's not the best. It's obviously fades have been patched, but the boost you get dribble wise and shooting wise, it's probably still worth it to put it on. But if you want to be a straight up spot up demon, corner sitter, just spot up precision is definitely the way to go. All these other ones kind of do the same effect. If you're a dribble head, you want to put these on. Negative impact I might not put on, to be honest. Negative impact is one of those, it caters to people that take bad shots, so I don't like negative impact. So ankle breaking shots for my dribble heads, pull up precision for my dribble heads, for my spot up demons, limitless range, and for my corner demons, spot up precision. That is the way to go when it comes to these takeovers, man. All right, so the most important thing about being a good shooter is knowing your settings, right? If you have a high 3-point rating, take off the shot meter. I have free throw only. Obviously, it has the same effect. 2K Lab said it has the same effect as off. Free throws and off have the same effect on part. I don't know about rec, but it's basically the same. Obviously, everyone knows if you don't shoot with a meter, it gives you a boost. And now let's talk about the shot aiming. I take it off because when I shoot with my analog, right, I don't aim it. I'm shooting it like I'm holding square. I hold it and I flick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let go of it. So I don't want that aim assist popping in when I'm shooting a fade from like baseline or some shit like that, bro. It's just bullshit. Just to save yourself the hassle of losing a ball, some bullshit, take this shit off. Free throw aiming is very useful because if you have a low free throw, you can aim with it and you can still green. That'll probably be good to keep on if you pair it with obviously the shot meter free throw only on rec, but that's for my rec people. For my part people, just turn it off. And look, if you have a low 3-point rating, like let's say you have like a 70, right, a 70 or 60, I would consider not turning it off, bro. Like, let's be real, the boost is minimal, and just the repercussions of missing, the penalty you get from missing with no meter is way bigger than it is for a 95. So if you have like a 60, brother man, 65, keep the meter on. Do yourself a favor, keep the meter on. You're gonna green a lot more, trust me. All right, so my jump shots, I got 4 to go over with y'all, and I could be that one dude that puts a link in the description for real, because I've made a video on all these jump shots, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want y'all clicking through a different video every time. Like, nah, we ain't got time for that. We gotta save your time. You wanna get good, we here to get good, man. Now look, so the 4 jump shots I got is Exum, Beam, BDG's Elite, and TikTok. All these jump shots serve a different purpose for different situations, or just time of day, or like whatever I'm feeling for real. It's always good to have a certain amount of jump shots that you know and can just rely on. It's not good to only have 1 jump shot for real. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. If you practice with only 1 jump shot, like, what if they patch you, my guy? can't be doing it. But don't go overboard. Don't be learning like 8 jump shots. You're not gonna know how to time your shit. I think 4 is the max. 2 should be what you should be aiming for. 2 for real. Like there should be 2 jump shots that you should at least know. But 4 is probably should be the max. But I'm gonna go over all these, right? So Dante Exum is my all-around jump shot for real. It's my all-around jump shot. You can see it's just straight Exum with 75% release speed. But any type of event I'm going to, anti-up stage, whatever it is, that could be the rec, the pro-am, whatever it is, bro, ruffles, I got Dante Exum on because it's just so balanced for real. Like it can just transfer anywhere. Even when I go to current gen or back to 2K20, I put on Dante Exum because it transfers. It's one of those fluid jump shots for real. And honestly, it's one of the better jump shots in next gen. I prefer using it over a lot of other jump shots like 98 and D-Wade. But that's just my preference for real. You know, y'all probably have different preferences than me, but Dante Exum is definitely my favorite one. It's very balanced. The catch and shoot is really good, but it's 50-50 sometimes, so that's why I like switching it up. It's really 50-50. But let's move on to a different one, right? My Kobe Bean one. I like calling it Bean because Kobe Bean for real. It's Kobe Bryant, Dante Exum, Trey Burke release, 50-50 blend with 75% speed. Now look, this jump shot specifically is for my rec heads, pro-am, rec, anything like that. This shit greens non-stop. You could do it max speed, but I don't like doing max speed for real. There's something about it, I just can't hit it. Like I can't hit max speed jump shots. I can't time it, but if you can, go ahead and put it max speed. I wouldn't be against it or nothing. All right, moving on to my personal favorite, Dante Exum, Kobe Bryant with Dante Exum. Now look, this jump shot I use specifically for catch and shoot. If I'm planning to be a catch and shoot, just anything, right? Park, rec, pro-am, anything like that. I'm trying to be a spot up shooter. This is the one, because of the visual cue, and it just doesn't miss from spot up. The one flaw with this jump shot is timing, like off dribble type shit, right? Like when you try to do a Curry slide and shoot it, it's not the same timing as a spot up shot, so it's really difficult to learn it. It's kind of weird how this here works, because the distance plus what animation you're doing is going to influence the speed of the jump shot. So you got to really learn your visual cue on this shit, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's real difficult, bro. It's real difficult to learn. But let's move on to the final jump shot, which is my TikTok one. I'm not gonna lie to you, this one is specifically for Park. D-Wade, Kemba Walker, Harrison Barnes, 60-40 blend. This is specifically for Park. I would not use it anywhere else. This is a Park jump shot, really good for off dribble movements. So you be dribbling, you stop, pop it, like shit like that, right? It's not really good as well, it's decent catch and shoot. I'd rather use Dante Exum, but this one is if you're a dribble head, you're trying to use, you're trying to get your release off really fast, make sure that people don't get up to you in time. This jump shot right here is definitely the one for you. I know it looks kind of funky, but trust me, bro, like as soon as you get it down pat, you practice it, this shit will be fire. But let's move on to my animations. Alright, so here are my animations for my shooting. I got hop jumper, Trey Burke, spin jumper, normal, dribble, pull up, Trey Young. This one specifically is really good for fades. I said this in the past. Even after the patch, I've been able to green fades with this shit. It's just very difficult to time because they obviously patched it, but it's still greenable. You just got to be very comp to do it. And Trey Young is definitely the way to go because it's very consistent, very good. You just can't hold turbo for real. If you hold turbo and try to fade, it's not going to work. You got to fade just walking. That's the only way you're going to be able to green it, because if you turbo, it's going to give you a different animation. It's not it. You want to mess with Trey Young if you turboing for real. But obviously you can see my animations here, and you can see my drill moves right here. Like, to be a good shooter, you got to know how to get open. So this is my drill moves, but y'all ain't got to have that on some of my dunks and shit. Move on to the progression. Look, I have a 92 3-point shot and like around 22 badges, but I do have a build that has only 10 badges. I know what it takes when it comes to shooting, especially on Park. Park is very weird. You could have like an 85 3-point shot with 7 badges and still be able to spark it up if you have the right animations and the right jump shot and shit like that. Shooting is very easy this year. You can't mess it up. You just gotta learn a jump shot. Having a high 3-point rating, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt, bro. You might bang in a couple whites for real, but it's not really gonna help you green. As long as you hit the threshold of 85, the greens won't matter anymore. You're gonna hit the same amount of greens as a 99. It's just the amount of whites that go in a 99 are way more than a motherfucker that had 85. So y'all gotta remember that shit. Now for my badges, right, I got 22 shooting. This is what I use. I still use blinders, deep threes, hot zone hunter, hot shot, green machine, and stop and pop. I've been using it for, I want to say, around 2 months now. If you only have, like, let's say you got bare minimum like 10 badges, right? These are the most important ones. This is how I rock my other one. Deep threes, you want it as far as it can go. Hot zone hunter, you want it minimum gold. You could go Hall of Fame, but that's just too much. Gold is just fine. Hot shot, you want it on silver. Silver is the minimum. Don't go bronze. If you get it on bronze, don't get it at all, unless you have that one badge from it. But silver is definitely that money spot for the shit. That's probably all you need when it comes to shooting. But obviously green machine on bronze would not hurt, and I would recommend you having it at least on bronze, because green machine, it just goes crazy after you hit a couple greens. Trust me, it's a badge you cannot live without. This is the bare minimum of badges that you need. Now if you got 22 like me, obviously you want to put all these hoes on Hall of Fame. The reason I got blinders on still, even though after the patch I still am able to get some blinder animations to go in, it's a build I can't live without. Stop and pop, obviously, for the dribble heads. You might want to, instead of having blinders on for real, you might want to have stop and pop on Hall of Fame. It's really your preference, but honestly, this is my bad setup for real. You can't go wrong with it. No matter what situation, make sure you have deep threes, hot zone hunter, and hot shot at all times. You gonna need it. Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all how it looks when you put all that information I just gave y'all into a game. You can see off rip, I'm starting off green. I'm using my Dante XM jump shot, specifically the spot up one. That one, yeah. But again, green, corner, that's 2 shots. I'm shooting 100%. I'm locked in. I might not have takeover in the game, but mentally is there. I got takeover in real life. I don't need it. I got it in real life. That's what happens when you locked in. Now, right here, I'm telling this dude what I'm going to do, and I proceed to still cook him. I was dead telling him through the mic exactly what I was doing, and he couldn't guard me.
All right, double
on my
cross
MJ shit. You can see I'm still talking. I'm telling him, hey, I'm gonna do a step back behind the back. Boom. That's another
green.
You
just can't guard me, bro.
That is fire. That is fire. Now we ended the game, but look, you can tell, bro. Shooting in this game is not difficult. You just gotta have the mental capacity to be able to learn a jump shot and shoot good. You see I dropped 20 on his head, 80% field goal percentage. I missed 1 shot because I shot some stupid shit. I was telling him what I was gonna do, so he had a heads up, obviously. But look, if y'all enjoyed the vid, make sure that like, sub, comment, noti, anything, show your early support. BDG's on the rise. We gotta hit 3K soon, so run up those subs for me, man. This is BDG, and I'm gone, man. Peace.